Being consistent as a content creator is really hard, but for the last 30 days, I was able to be consistent on Instagram, posting 3 times every day at least. It taught me a lot about being consistent. So in this video, I'm going to share 4 lessons I learned in these 30 days and made content creation so much easier for me to be able to get 250,000 views and get a couple of viral posts. Now, the first one came as a shock to me, but I always thought as a creator, you need to be consistent in posting content more and dedicating everything that you have in order to create and be consistent in posting the content every day. But what I didn't really fully understand that consistency is not the same for everyone. I've seen so many creators create one piece of content in a week that goes viral every time, because consistency in the case of content creators doesn't mean that you have to post every day, but you have to be consistent in the value that you provide and in the way that you present your content and present your own brand. And sometimes as a creator, you have to sacrifice some of that value and some of that quality in order to be consistent daily. But some people don't actually really enjoy that. They want to produce something high quality. They want to produce something that goes viral every time. So they spend more time in scripting, editing, filming, and making a whole project in one single reel or one single YouTube video. And that's what makes consistency subjective to every creator. If you have the ability to create every day, you have the ability to be consistent in posting every day. But if you have the ability to create consistent quality content in the span of 3 days or 4 days, that means you're consistent too. Consistency is different from a creator to another. Now, the second lesson that I learned, that having a strategy is everything. When you post content without fully understanding what every post should have as a role in your overall strategy, makes you someone who makes videos, not a content creator. In order to be a content creator, you need to have a strategy in every post you have. And every post you have needs to have an objective, needs to have a reason, needs to have an ultimate goal that it needs to reach. For example, on YouTube, there is 3 types of content. The first one is the browse page content. This is content that specifically targets the browse page. And it's meant for one thing only. It's meant to get and collect the most amount of views in the shortest period of time. And this type of content isn't relevant over time. It's relevant within a certain trend or a certain challenge or season. But the second type of content is evergreen content. This type of content is relevant all the time. It doesn't change, and the demand on that content grows over time. It doesn't really stop growing, and viewers don't really stop searching for that type of content. Now, the third one is sales content or conversion content or community content. And the reason for this type of content is converting people from viewers to subscribers or even buyers. And you, as a creator, when you start to implement this simple understanding of content in your overall strategy, whether on YouTube, Instagram, or any other platform, you'll be able to create a lot better and be more specific with the content that you actually publish. Now, the third lesson that came as a surprise to me, that got me learning more about myself than I do about my viewers. I certainly hate fast-paced editing. I hate it to my damn bones. I enjoy making a slow video that is understandable, that I take my time in without fully attracting the people who are addicted to dopamine, and that made my editing process and my overall quality of content grow so much higher to me in my own eyes, because I really enjoy watching my own content right now. At first, I didn't enjoy it. I used to hate the sound of my voice. I used to hate the visual effects that I did every single time because I wanted to attract a certain people in order to grow faster. But the problem with that editing process or editing strategy, that you lose yourself over time. You won't be able to create your own style if you do what everyone is doing. And this is something that you really should understand as a creator. Maybe you're not meant to edit fast-paced content. Maybe you're meant to have a slow, steady, valuable content that people may enjoy, and people who actually enjoy being calm in life enjoy it even more. and think it's interesting. Now, the fourth lesson is not something that I'm going to tell you about right now. So I need you to subscribe in order to fully understand it.